You're obviously an avid fan of content marketing and content strategy. You've got a niche. You mentioned something about personas and buyer personas. What are some of
Yeah.
those tough questions you might ask a client around how to actually understand their buyer personas, what their pain points are?
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's a very painful process and it goes for hours, sometimes half a day of just
Nice.
questions,
Yep.
relentless questions on who your buyer personas actually are. We ask
Yeah.
not just job related questions like what is their job role and,
Uh-huh.
what company do they work for and what's their career experience. But also, what is their day to day and what challenges do they face in their work environment and who do they report to? As well as psychological questions. So, just as an example, what do they do outside of work? What social media platforms do they visit? How do they consume content?
Mhm.
Is it ebooks? Is it webinars? Is it podcasts that they prefer? Also, are they family people? Are they young? Are they older? Kind of demographic as well really plays a role in
Mhm.
figuring out who this avatar is, and then therefore how do we communicate to them?
Now, do you get during that journey? Would you find that some customers just don't know how to answer half those questions, therefore market research is required? And if so, how do you recommend clients go about actioning some market research?
Yeah, definitely that has been my experience. A lot of
Hmm.
those questions can go
Yes.
unanswered. I
Uh huh.
found that something that works really effectively is instead of just speaking to, say, the marketing person in the organization or even just the founder, it really helps to speak to the entire team. So the salespeople, the customer service people, people that speak to these customers on an everyday basis, they
Hmm.
tend to be able to answer some of these questions a lot better than what the owner or the marketer can.
Okay. Yeah, because they're really in and talking to customers and understand them probably better than, the marketer that's sitting in the office trying to put a pitch together or some content together. So that makes sense. So that's all well and good if I'm in a business operating, selling. What about if I'm starting out? Where do you recommend I start? I've just maybe I'm a tech. I'm building a tech product, trying to solve a problem. Where would you recommend someone like that starting out? Maybe they've got one or two customers and they're just looking to grow their business. What should I do?
Yep. So definitely for the startups, it's not as an extensive process as it is for the enterprise companies.
Hmm. Yes.
I think with the startups, it's really more focused on the pain points. So it doesn't drill down into so much, psychological
Hmm.
or career. It's more, okay, so who in this space or, is there an industry that we need to focus on? And also, what is the main problems that you're solving? And what we find with startups generally, there tends to be more focus around the job role that they do, but also who is the decision maker as well, and do these people influence the decision maker?
Okay.
And once you've got those questions answered, it's a good starting phase. You can definitely
Mm.
start, and on a platform like LinkedIn, you
Yes.
can certainly target by industry, by job role, by keyword. Um, Also, depending on the startup, the SaaS startup, it might be a good idea to target people with particular skill sets.